So I got very sweaty for this video, so I hope you appreciate that. Hello and welcome to my channel, Haylee Marie Vintage. Today I have a vintage haul for you all. That was a rhyme, I didn't mean it, I take it back. So I have a big variety of things today. I have some jeans, I have some sweaters, I have some dresses, I have some accessories. So as usual, we're gonna start with accessories, move into separates, and then move into dresses. This is about stuff I've bought in the last 5 or so months since the last vintage haul I did, which was early April. With that, let's go ahead and hop into it, and we are gonna start with accessories. So first up, I just have this nice pretty little brooch. I picked it up for, I think, a little bit less than $9. It's like a nice neutral and the stones in it just feel nice. They like aren't as plasticky feeling as other things, I guess. And I liked the like mix of pearls and darker stones. This works really, really well with a lot of different pieces. And I also like that it's almost a little bit silvery and gold. That is why I picked this guy up here. And then next up, I'm very excited. This is a little lucite early plastic clutch, I believe from the 40s, and it has little tiny flies all over it with little rhinestones. I got this one pretty heavily discounted because some of the rhinestones are discolored, and then the lucite itself has also had some discoloration, but I don't mind it at all because I think the flies on it are cool enough. This is the inside of it, and it is a Haylee, New York. But yeah, I thought this was super cute, and I love bugs, and it was such a fraction of like what a normal cost of this guy would be. And then next up, I picked this up at Lucky Lemon Vintage in Seattle. This is a really nice tooled leather bag. I love tooled leather, and this piece is like in really good condition. Like the strap is still like, a lot of times with these pieces you'll find they're almost like crunchy. So this one is still like nice and supple. It's still suede on the inside, like nothing's peeling. There's some tarnishing or corrosion happening on the clasp that's turning it a little bit green because it's brass, but I don't mind that. I think it's really cute, and the initials on it are not mine, but it at least starts with an H, so that's good enough for me. And I can't wait to use it for what's left of summer and into fall. And then next up we have, I believe this is probably like 1930s-ish. And I really liked it because it's like seashell themed, like it has a little seashell clasp here, and then it has seashells, and then it's also big enough to fit something like a phone. And I also really like the navy, and I loved not just the shell here, that's the clasp, but the curly cues of it. It does have some like splitting in the lining, but I don't ever really put small things in handbags. I pretty much just need my wallet, my keys, and my phone. So this is perfect size for that, and I think it's really, really cute. Next up, I picked this up while I was in Denver from, I believe, Goldmine Vintage. I just thought this belt was really cute. It was $24, which is maybe a little pricey, but it is real leather. It's actually my size. It's hard to find belts small enough for me that don't have like the longest tail in the world. And I also love the little Western flair to it. We just don't have a ton of pieces with Western flair in Seattle, so this was a great thing to pick up. This one here I picked up, I forget the name of the consignment shop, but it's in downtown Seattle. It's just a nice sparkly little top. It fits me really, really well, and it's really, really cute. And I really liked all the different colors of the flowers. I felt like this would go with a lot of different skirts or even pants, and I think it's so cute. Oh, I have to get up for my jeans. I put them like way far away. Okay, so let's talk through these jeans. This is the first pair of vintage jeans I bought online. The measurements in theory should have fit my body, but I actually couldn't get these on, so I will be reselling these, which I'm pretty bummed about because I really like them. It happens, and it's one of the reasons now I won't buy jeans online. I have a really, really hard time finding jeans that will fit my hips and my waist. It's either they're too small on the hips and I can't even get them on, or they're too large in the waist. And so now it's just something that I shouldn't risk doing online. And then this is a pair of jeans. Oh yeah, these I got from Goldmine Vintage as well, where I got the belts. And these are really, really cute. They're 80s. These are an old pair of Lee jeans, and they're fairly rigid denim, and I really like that. I found that I really like less stretchy denim that's just a little bit looser. This is very different from the skinny jeans of my youth. And these I was able to try on, and they fit me really well. And so I now have a pair of light wash and dark wash jeans. So I am all set on jeans, and like I said, those ones that didn't fit, I'm gonna go ahead and pass along. Now we're gonna move into sweaters. You'll have to appreciate I tried on all these clothes on a 90-degree day in Seattle. We have been in a heat wave for about 3 days, and I think we have 4 more days to go in this heat wave. So I got very sweaty for this video, so I hope you appreciate that. But this is one of the sweaters that I picked up. It's just a nice light blue sweater. I don't really have anything else to say about it because it's just going to be a basic I add in my wardrobe. And then this one, I absolutely cannot remember where I picked this one up, but I really loved all the sequin details. Like, I just think the way the pearls go up the center is really nice. The placement of the flowers is really nice. And then it's also fully lined into the sleeves, which I actually love in a sweater because I don't like how these sweaters feel in general on my arms. So if they have stuff like that built in, they're great. So yeah, this was a great little find, and it was only $20, which is a great price for a sweater like this. And then next up, this is from Boss Vintage in Denver. It's this cute little black cardigan. I've been eyeing this piece at their store for a long time, but I've always found pieces I've liked more. This time when I went in, I only found one other piece I liked, so I had enough in my budget to pick up this guy. And I really like it because I like the sequin placement is like mostly at the neckline, and then I like that it kind of ombres into like a normal sweater. It's also really small, which I like in a sweater because then I think it just looks better and complements the silhouette of 50s pieces better. And then it also has like these cute little like fringy guys. So I absolutely adore this cardigan. So next up, I think it's really important to show you guys pieces that didn't work out for me. So I impulse purchased this patio set actually a couple of years ago, I think right before the pandemic hit. I think it's so cute. This is the top, and then this is the skirt. And I just thought it was absolutely beautiful, and I was kind of very close to like my dream patio set because it has like the types of trim that I like, and I liked that it was like this like pink chiffon-y fabric. So this was like my dream set. However, it was, when I bought it, so it's a 24-inch waist, and when I bought it, it was maybe like 1.5 inches too small for me on the waist, but since then I have gained weight, and so now this is about 4 inches too small for me, so I'm just gonna have to pass it along and just be a little bit sad because I had this in my mending pile for a while, but honestly I don't want to risk the integrity of the set because for me to make the waist wider, I'm gonna have to take these 3 levels of rickrack off. So while I had intended to make the skirt bigger all along because there's some extra fabric in the pockets, I just don't think it's a good use of my time now. I hadn't shown you this one because I had it in my mending pile for about 2 years to get to, and I kept hoping I would do it, but it's been 2 years. I'm not gonna get this, and I'm not gonna be able to increase this by like 4 inches. I should just give it up for lost cause, but it is so cute. I wish I could show you it on, but obviously it doesn't fit me. But yeah, so that one is gonna be up on all of my resale shops. And then next up, I love this piece. I wore it when I was in Italy for that trip. So if you watch that video, you'll recognize it. It has one little baby spot in the back that everybody pointed out to me and my family. I was watching TikTok. I don't get influenced to buy things very often, but I was watching TikTok and somebody was wearing a 1960s lingerie jumpsuit, and I was like, oh my God, that's so cute. So I went out and I found my own, and the only one in my size I could find was this really cute mint green one, and I got it, and it's like one of my favorite things to wear. It's so light and swishy, and I just think it's absolutely beautiful. I wear it with nude shorts under it and then like a nude tank top, just so that way I'm not showing everything. But it's so cute, and I think lingerie jumpsuits will now be something kind of on my general watch out for list because I do really love this piece. Oh, there's a spider. Sir, why? Why are you here? Okay, he's on a different dress, so we'll let him walk away, but I'll go get a cup and put him outside in a second. Next up, I picked up this piece also at Lucky Lemon Vintage. So I actually picked this one up while doing my Elvis video because I really liked this top, and I thought maybe I could tuck the skirt into jeans to kind of get a like interesting Elvis top. And it's a really nice 60s piece, and I really like this piece. This, I believe, is technically the front, but I actually much prefer it turned around. I think it's way cuter turned around with the buttons up the front. So yes, I know I'm wearing it backwards, but I'm going to continue to wear it backwards because I think it's much cuter that way, and also the neckline doesn't bug me from a sensory perspective. So I'm gonna wear it backwards because that's the way I want to wear it. Okay, the spider was last on this dress, so let's see. Okay, I don't see the spider on this dress, so I think we're good to continue. So this guy here is a really beautiful bright blue dress. I picked this one up at Boss Vintage in Denver, where I picked up the black cardigan. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I really love this top piece with all the embroidery and stuff. I thought it was super stunning. And then I just really loved the fit of this dress on me. I thought it looked really, really spectacular on me. So that is the other reason I picked it up. It needs probably like 2 inches off the hem, which I can do really quickly and easily. Yeah, that is kind of, I guess, the summary of this dress. And I think it's absolutely stunning. It's way too hot to wear in this weather, but it will be perfect for when it gets back down into like the 70s. Now we're gonna look for the spider again. on this piece. All right, hopefully my spider is off to a corner of my home where I won't see it, and it can just live there and catch bugs. This next piece is the most expensive piece of this pile. Nothing here was over $100. In fact, most of it wasn't even over $50. This one I believe was around $160. However, I felt it was very much worth it. So it's this really beautiful mint green dress. I really like the trim placement on this. I found it very inspiring, including on the back. And so I thought this was really, really, really pretty. I loved the V in the back, and this dress has a little bolero that comes with it. This is a Vicky Vaughn. I love that the bolero mimics the V that you can find on the dress itself. I think that's such clever sewing. And then I also really like the grouping of 3 buttons, and again, the way the trim is placed on this guy. If you have been on this channel for long, you know I'm generally anti-bolero like this for when I sew, just because it's a lot of extra work. However, this dress makes a really good case for a bolero, because I feel like, at least for me, it makes it so this dress is a dress I can wear to work with the bolero on in the summer. And then when I go to leave work and go to happy hour or go do something outside, I can just take the bolero off. And then I'm in this really, really lovely summer tank top strappy dress. So this is a really practical piece for me, and might have changed my mind on boleros, because I feel like this is a bolero done right, where it really accentuates and makes the piece more versatile as opposed to being like a kind of blah bolero. I think what really sold me on this bolero is the fact it mimics the V in the back of the dress. I think boleros a lot of times ruin the lines of the dress, and so I love the fact that they considered everything in this bolero when they made it for the dress. So that is why I'm completely sold on this set. I absolutely love it, and I can't wait to wear it next week to work. Actually, I'm gonna probably wear a lot of these pieces next week to work. I think that's it. I think that concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing all these vintage pieces I picked up, and I hope you also, I guess, like enjoyed seeing kind of some of the impulse purchases that didn't work out. We're all human. I don't love everything I pick up 100% of the time, and not everything fits the way I expect it, even though, like, obviously I've been buying vintage a long time. I just think it's important to be like honest about your vintage buying experience, and I've been buying vintage for almost a decade, so in general, I don't make too many big mistakes when it comes to my measurements, but definitely there were some ones in these stacks that just didn't work out for me, and that is totally okay. Like I said, I'm just gonna resell those and it's fine. But yeah, that wraps up this video. If you want to support my channel, you can definitely give this video a like. I guess a like and a thumbs up is the same thing. I was just about to repeat myself. And then you can always comment down below. I'd love to hear what your favorite is, or like, do you have experiences like impulse buying things that you really regret? And then if you want to subscribe and stick around, I have lots of great content coming up on this channel, and I will see you next time. Bye!